So I will be creating this part in 3D modeling. Okay, so in 3D basics. So I will be using the Extrude tool together with its region, and then I'll be using Union and Subtract tool. Okay, so first I need to freeze the unnecessary layers that are not needed. Okay, then I'll just copy. Okay, so I'll just unfreeze the dimensions so that I would know how much extrusion is needed. For example, for this one, 1 inch, 0.25, and so on. Okay, and then based on this orientation on its front view, okay, it has this base part and then goes up. So the top part on the top view, that's a cut here. So I'll be needing this orientation, and for the base I will be needing this part, and for the connection between those two upper and lower bases I'll be needing this portion here. Okay, so probably I will not be using this right view, so I'll just erase this part, and then I'll just create a separate using move. I'll just use the move tool. Move. Okay, so I'll just select this portion, enter, then here, then I'll just trim this portion here and this portion here. Okay, so the lower base and then the upper base, then on this part I'll be needing this portion here, so I'll just draw a line. Okay, then I'll use trim, then I'll erase these portions. Oops, undo. To erase this portion here, also this portion, then I'll just trim. Okay, then these are the three parts that I'll be using to create the assembly of this part. Okay, so I'll just use the isometric view. Okay, then if you're in realistic view style, I'll prefer using first the 2D wireframe. Okay, then this has a thickness of 1 inch for this part. Okay, so before I use extrusion, I'll make a region out of it. So region, I'll select these individual lines, arcs, okay, the outer portion, and then press enter. Then you can use the extrude tool here. Okay, you select this region, press enter, then the height is 1. Okay, so I'll select 1, then enter. Okay, so I'll go realistic. See, I have this model here, but then I'll use 2D wireframe again. Then I'll use extrude, but then I'll use region before using extrude tool. Enter. Then region. Then select that circle. Enter. Then this has a height or both thickness of 0.25, but then it's from the bottom portion, so it should be 1.25. So I'll just view it in realistic view. There I have it. Okay, but then they are individual extrusions, so I'll need to use union. I'll select this part and this one so that they would combine each other. Okay, so this is now a whole part. Then I'll use realistic 2D wireframe again for that particular cylinder again. So I'll just create a region, then enter, then extrude. Okay, since this is a hole, I'll be extruding it more than 1.25, let's say 2. Okay, and then I'll use the realistic view. Then I'll use Subtract tool. Select this portion here, then press enter. Select the last cylinder that you have created. So you'll notice if I'm going to rotate, okay, so you have a whole portion that on the part. Then I'll just view the isometric view again. Excuse. So I'll just use region. How much is the thickness of this part? Okay, 1. So I'll just select this one, or you can select all. Okay, that part, then press enter. Okay, and then I'll use extrude. Select this region, press enter, and then the height is 1. Now I would need to create the thickness of this part using this model here. So 0.75, 1, and 0.75 again. So it has a total of 2.5 right here. Okay, so 2.5. So region. Select them all, then enter. Then I'll use extrude. Then enter. Okay, and then that is 2.5. Now I will assemble them. I'll just use 3D rotate. Select that object. Then on the y-axis should be rotated 90 degree. Okay, and then escape key. Okay, there I have it. Now I'll be combining them using the move. Select this object, then I'll just rotate. So I'll just connect it to the midpoint, then midpoint of this part to this part. There you have it. Okay, now similarly move. Select this object, the midpoint, the top face, connected to that top piece. So I'll just remove the ortho mode. Okay, and then so here I have these combined or assembled parts of that given particular views. So I'll just use the union tool, select those 3 parts, and press enter. So this becomes a single part only. Okay, then I could move this portion here and placing it near here. Okay, there I have it. So I have that. Let me just say that is sketchy. Okay, or you can view it as hidden. Okay, and I prefer shaded with edges. Okay, now save the file. Let's say this will be activity 8. Then save. Then you need to submit it. Okay, once you're done, you can submit it. Okay.